please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Well, the big news today has to be the big deal which has taken place between Fortis and Manipal. And to discuss what the industry dynamics would look like as well as their new capacity coming on stream, we have a peer joining in from the hospital space. Ashutosh Raghuvanshi, the VC, MD and Group CEO of Narayana Health, joins in this morning. Hi, sir. Thank you very much for joining in. First, before we get talking about the new capacity which has come up in the NCR region for Narayana, I wanted your thoughts about Manipal now becoming one of the larger players in the hospital space. They will have a pan-India presence and they will have a very strong presence, one in the NCR region and two also in the Bangalore region with around 9 hospitals. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful mix for them. It's a very complementary thing for both the companies, and they both have their inherent strengths in this respective regions, as you pointed out, both in NCR as well as in the southern region. Other than that, I think Fortis has presence in many other areas as well. So I think the legacy of these two organizations coming together is going to be a very good thing for that company, and I think we would like to wish them good luck with this venture. Of course, such a large merger brings in a lot of challenges, especially in terms of integrating two different cultures. I think they should probably have a good plan for that. And post that, we will have to obviously have an organization which would have a very good presence across India, and that will create a good competitive environment for all the industry, and I think that's a good thing for the industry in general. So we welcome it and we wish them good luck.
Okay, just talking about what exactly Narayana's plan would be in terms of capacity expansion. You have around over 5,800 odd beds operational at this point in time. I'm not differentiating between owned and managed here, but in order to probably propel your bed capacity, do you think that an inorganic strategy would be something that Narayana would be considering as well?
Absolutely. If you look at the maturity cycle in the hospitals, that typically goes for 24 to 48 months sometimes. So we have 3 hospitals in that category, which are greenfield hospitals, the Mumbai, Gurugram, and partly the brownfield project of NCR region, the Dharamshila Hospital. So these 3 hospitals typically would put some pressure on our margins, because in the initial stages of the hospitals, the expense is typically higher, especially the fixed expense. So as we grow further, we have to consider kind of inorganic growth, which we have done in past as well. So we would be looking for those targets. However, we are not focusing on a very large acquisition at the moment.
Okay, you have a new hospital which is come in the Gurugram region, in the NCR region. Can you tell us the bed capacity there? It's a super specialty hospital, so what kind of incremental bed capacity can you add, and what are the margins, break even, that we could expect on this facility, as well as maybe the current occupancy levels as well?
Yeah, this hospital just got commissioned as early as last week. So it's too early to put the matrix forward in terms of occupancy, etc. However, the capacity for this hospital is 211 beds, which incrementally we will get them commissioned. At the moment, we have seen a very good response, both from the physician community as well as patients, but it is too early to say that. However, this hospital is a kind of a tertiary super specialty kind of center. It has the latest equipment in terms of imaging as well as therapeutics. It is also going to expand and have a radiation oncology suite within a year or so, or within about 9 to 12 months as going forward. It is also going to have advanced organ transplant center. At the same time, our other facility in the National Capital Region, which is the Dharamshila Hospital, which was a cancer-specific hospital, is being upgraded into a multi-super speciality hospital with a good focus on cancer. We are upgrading this hospital for the cancer areas. It comes with a very rich legacy of last 24 years in the forefront of cancer care. So we got that legacy from Dr. Khanna, and we are going to build on that and expand the cancer facility to further level. So we are going to add robotics and other facilities within this area. And at the same time, we are also going to put up a new block and expand this into a multi-super speciality hospital. Both these hospitals have a very vibrant program of renal transplant and renal facilities put up as well.
Right. Mr. Raghuvanshi, hi, morning. Just one last question. The Mumbai Children's Hospital, which is also fairly new, could you talk to us what's the what's that looking like in terms of occupancy, etc.?
Yeah. Currently, that hospital is running at about 40% occupancy, but we have commissioned only half the existing capacity. But we have seen a very good traction of lately. We have tied up with several state governments, etc., and we have almost like about 1,000 patients lined up for cardiac surgeries and various other complex surgical procedures. So the traction is good, though the first year was a little slow, but as we are able to put in contracts with the payers, we are seeing a good traction in those facilities.
So you tie up with the state government. You tie up with the Maharashtra state government, and they, they pay, and then the patients get treated at the hospital. Is that how it works?
Yeah, we have tied up with several state governments actually for that hospital, which includes Assam, Orissa, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra.
Okay. Mr. Raghuvanshi, just before we let you go, I wanted to ask you about the impact of, say, the recent steps which have been initiated by the government, plus the NPPA report which has come through about overcharging. What exactly is the current parameter of running operations? I mean, with the price control which has come in on stents as well as kneecaps, along with the NPPA report, which is making those accusations of overcharging, have things become a little tougher in terms of, say, daily business operations because of this?
Not really for us, because we have always been transparent about the pricing system, and what we believe is that the material costs and the medicine costs, as long as they are separated from the service charges, such not happen either in the consumer's mind or the controller's mind. And that is a good thing, positive thing for the industry in the long run. And I think we are in a very good position today to be able to take advantage of the larger healthcare schemes which are being mooted. Of course, it is too early to say how exactly those schemes are going to pan out.
Okay.